Welcome to day 5 of COP28, and on the agenda today is sustainability when it comes to buildings. Let's speak now to George Oliver. You are the CEO at Johnson Controls. Just talk to me about buildings. They're not great, are they, when it comes to being sustainable?
Yeah, when you look at the global carbon footprint, buildings represent about 40%, and I think that hasn't really been understood. And I think it's important to know that if we're going to achieve our net zero goals, you have to solve for buildings. And so Johnson Controls, what we do, when you look at the building, it's about electrification of the equipment within the building. And we have a huge portfolio of heat pumps that ultimately electrify in the building and remove the fossil fuel equipment. And then it's about having the digital data platforms. And the outcomes can be reducing energy 30, 40, 50%. Because now you're optimizing for not only the operation of the building, but then for the occupancy of the building.
So what are you doing here in the UAE to make buildings more efficient and sustainable?
I would tell you that the customers here are on the leading edge of embracing that digital platform to fundamentally then achieve the sustainable solutions that they're looking to achieve. So we've done some buildings here, some incredible iconic buildings. BIA, the headquarters for the BIA, is our technology, totally automated, very impressive building. We've worked with the Dubai Energy and Water Authority with their headquarters. So the Museum of the Future, we actually held an event there on Friday and had not only all of our customers, but all of our partners, and really showcased to the world what can be done when you deploy our technology, not only with our HVAC equipment, but all of our building management equipment, which then allows us to be able to take all of the data and fundamentally change how that building operates.
And what has been your focus here at COP? What do you take away from something like this?
I've been coming to COP for 3 years. Solving the problem is complex, it's not difficult. But you need to get everyone at the table. You need to get the architect, the developers, the operators like ourselves, the financiers, the insurance leaders, because when you look at the problem, it takes all of that to understand what is the path to net zero. Buildings represent one of the biggest opportunities on this path to zero because of the inefficiency that has existed within buildings for decades. Now we have an opportunity as industry leaders to change that. And now with electrification, with the financing solutions, and with the use of the the data, we can ultimately change the game. And so it's getting everyone together, and then with that also influencing and working with the policymakers, because you need to make sure that the standards that are generated, the incentives that are put into place, then get aligned to what we believe is actually achievable within the industry.
Okay, thank you so much for speaking to us. So interesting. I've learned so much. Just a quick fact about Johnson Controls before we go. They were the first company 140 years ago to produce a thermostat, which we probably all have in our homes now. So that's something to take away from this, and really hope that deals are made at this COP and we find more solutions to making buildings healthier. This is Katie Chambers for Emirates News.